You want live?
Oh, hey, you know.
Let's go live on that.
On the butt.
Did it? You go live now?
Yep.
Is
Wait a
it?
minute. No. I'm not somebody else.
I started on this other one. And you say to name it Survivor R. Kelly?
Yeah.
That's spell it.
SURVIVING. What's up,
You
YouTube?
said
SURVIVING.
You gotta be, So that's why I named it Survivor R. Kelly. I don't know what this new shit is. It shows the event log and all that stuff. I don't know what.
There you go.
Keep going out.
It just say I just got the notification.
Yeah, everybody should hear us though. Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, it's 3 people.
3 people on that? Alright, well.
Hey y'all. See that I ain't got no music in it?
There we go. We on that now. That's too loud.
That's on my phone.
Oh,
I'm saying my phone all day.
you on the phone, we on.
Hell, no, I'm trying to get it again so I can see.
Oh,
When people
my
call
bad,
in or
my
whatever,
bad,
they
my
may be able to just run something.
My bad. What's up, people? This is the Be More Open Podcast. We back. We've been gone for a minute on some hiatus.
We back and we better. My mic on? I ain't
Is
even
it?
on. No, he already shot me down.
Oh, there you go,
already.
there you go. My
I'm
bad.
back. I
It's the
said-
Be More Open Podcast. Again, like I said, I'm your host, Ron Will.
Rolanda.
And we back. We've been gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? On some hiatus, on a whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff.
And I just gotta say this: one of the shows is gonna be affectionate people, you know, people. Yeah, man. So I just leave it like that.
Definitely.
That's gonna be a
It's
show.
gonna be fire.
You know what I'm saying? So thank everybody tuning in. Today's topic is gonna be Survivor R. Kelly, and also a recap on things that happened in 2018. We're gonna talk about that too as well.
Last year was 2018. Why not 2017? Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is 19 now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so we're gonna recap on, you know, on different things on that, and like the phone line is still the same, 410-500-2754. And just feel good to be back. You know what I'm saying? You know, to do the podcast again, you know what I'm saying? Got away from it for a minute. And if anybody know, I was off of social media for a minute. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me.
Sometimes you have to give it a break, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know if you can really hear me on the mic. It normally don't sound. It don't. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sometimes you need to give it a. Sometimes you gotta give it a break.
But you already
Sometimes
know,
it
bro,
clear your
I was
mind
on
and-
some other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was on some other shit, and everybody that know me can see I was on some other shit. I don't know what type of shit I was on, but I was on some other shit.
But guess what? You back and better.
Yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in, man, and appreciate everybody that supported the show. You know what I'm saying, through the time that we wasn't on. You know, everybody that left comments, sent letters in, you know, and everything. I just thanks for the support.
Definitely. What's up, Angel?
Okay, yeah,
I'm
Angel
checking out a
Walker.
couple people.
Yeah, what's up? She was tuning in earlier when we
What's
just
up,
texted
Jay
and thing.
McGraw?
Oh, Jay McGraw, what's up, Jay? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, we coming back. We back.
Lakeisha, what's up, Lakeisha?
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all in the building.
So many people. Thanks for y'all supporting it. Well, it ain't no excuse for y'all not to be out. It's snow outside. Anyway,
Right, so y'all should be
in
tuned
there
in.
tuning
The
in to
phone
us any damn
lines
way.
is right. The phone lines
Yeah.
are open, so make sure y'all call in because we definitely want to hear y'all. Y'all opinion on everything. And we tuned into. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting to look at that camera. YouTube as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about the whole YouTube R. Kelly situation or whatever.
Oh, man.
So where you want to start with the surviving R. Kelly?
Oh man, it's just like I have a lot of, you know, views on that, but like what we was talking about earlier and everything, and what you said, you put the clip about Master P. The one that really disturbed me was about the father and the mother outside of a warehouse that supposed to have been suspectingly their daughter was there, been missing for 3 years, and the type of response. That wasn't what I would see as a parent, not seeing your kid for 3 years, regardless of how old he is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My son's 25, you know what I'm saying? And if he was held captured up in somewhere or whatever, yo, it's gonna be all hell. Fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We all out there. Everybody out there. Niggas going through the windows. We getting up in that motherfucker.
It's gonna be a war.
Yeah, exactly. We getting up in there.
But look, I want to kind of start from the beginning. Like I want to kind of start from the beginning, from like, well, not even really, because it may not be the beginning for some people.
Yeah.
But like, if you go back to the tape, all right, let's start from the tape. You know,
Okay,
back,
the
I
sex
don't know how
tape.
many years ago that was.
Yeah.
With the sex tape, where he was peeing on that little girl.
Yeah.
I was young. We was younger when that tape came out. Me myself, I think I was maybe a teenager, maybe 17, 18. I'm not exactly sure, but we were younger.
Yeah.
Once that came out, even y'all older people, because you 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
But when that came out, people really ignored that. People ain't really like once he was labeled that pedophile at that time, point being, people still was fucking with him after that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody like, oh, I'm falling back for him. He got more and more rich. He got more and more, people came more and more traded. So these women die off R. Kelly. And if you watching, I'm not trying to put you out there, but she was an R. Kelly fan. They really ready. Women be really pulling their clothes off of him. And it makes me think about, then it takes me to us in high school. When we was in high school, I was 14, 15 years old. Like I said before, was messing with a guy. He was in his 20s, 25, 26 years old, even though I lied to him about my age. It was a lot of us doing that. A lot of us doing that. And I'm not condoning nothing that he's done. Nothing he's done at all. But I feel like a lot of people are to blame. A lot of people to blame. A lot of the females are to blame, not the ones that he just had come into this place thinking that he was going to get him a music business, and then he ended up, I guess, brainwashing them
or running game,
or whatever. But a lot of them really was being fast ass too and wanted to be there. Then you had the parents who thinking for the money, sending their kids off. Fuck that, I'm not sending my kids nowhere. You 14, 15 years old, I'm going to be with you every step of the way.
That was the same thing with Michael Jackson when they had allegations, but people still was letting his kids around him. And and another thing too, a lot of people don't like realize that a lot of musicians or whatever was into that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what was it? Was it Lil Richard? No, what was the other one name? I'll think about his name though. He was back in the day. He got caught up with some underage thing. But a lot of people don't know Elvis Presley. When he married Priscilla Presley, she was underage. You know what I'm saying? And Jerry Lee Lewis. You had a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? You have a whole bunch. But look at that skin though. That was the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at that skin. Look at that skin.
A lot of people say that. They say, because of these us black women, they not taking it as serious.
Look at
Look at Bill Cosby. Most of the women that he messed with, was any of them black? I don't
No,
think none of
I
them
don't
was
think
black.
so. No,
None of them was
I
black.
didn't even think about that though.
None
But
of them
and
was
it ain't
black.
Mash Bill. That's
Somebody,
fucked up.
can
He
you see
80.
any of the comments? Because I can't really see them.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, hold on. Let me go on there.
Because a couple people were saying some things.
Well, let me go on there. Go
Won't
ahead.
y'all call in? No, but I was
Oh.
just saying because of like the black, you know what I mean, the black woman. I think that it's not taken as seriously.
As serious,
I feel like
yeah.
his wife, y'all, Andrea Kelly. I feel like
Oh,
she's
man. Yeah.
a bunch of malarkey. I'm serious because it's like you got her on tapes singing and you got her singing his songs and she's taking up for him and she's telling people to not,
Yeah.
don't stop buying, don't mute R. Kelly because that's how to pay her child support. Bitch, get out there and get a job because if he was doing all that, it's just I'm on the fence because then it's like these people be, they say a lot of people that are molested and abused and just fucked up like that, and mentally and physically, your mind is in a different place. And you
Yeah.
think about a whole lot of stuff, even in relationships, not going off the subject, but you think you be so unhappy in relationships and going through this abuse, emotional, physical,
And stay.
but you still
And
stay.
You still stay,
Be try to be this nice person, and it's like, is it something that's taking over your mind? Like,
Yeah.
I'm on the fence, y'all. Like, how do y'all feel about it? And what do y'all
it's
think?
crazy though, cause I think I said it before about like I was like in a relationship like that. We had a violent relationship, and it was like I know that shit wasn't good for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
stayed. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
stayed with this
Right.
person because I called myself saying I love this person, and I'm saying to myself that this person loved me. And the thing about it though, that if this person was still around, I still believe I probably would still be
You
in that
probably
fucking
still-
triangle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not to, you know what I'm saying? Not to,
Right.
those shade, but it was
What
like
is the truth?
some of them relationships be like that. It's like either somebody's gonna die or somebody's gonna get hurt real bad or somebody's gonna get locked up. And you know what I'm saying? But in this case, it was, I don't know, was he monopolizing children? Could you say that? We got a question. People are molested and abused in such a sexual manner when you would think they would do the total opposite and be scared. That was from Deshaun Kinson.
He said, say that again.
He said, Deshaun Kinson said, people who are molested and abused act in such a sexual manner when you would think that they would do this totally opposite and be scared.
You
know what
was,
I'm saying?
and that's why I was saying I'm on the fence about it because one minute I say, oh, Andrea, she's full of shit, but it's like,
Yeah,
damn, in her mind is she really just
real fucked up.
brainwashed? Like,
Fucked
what
up,
is
yeah.
really brainwashed? How can somebody really brainwash you though? Or
Yeah.
do you have to be just that weak of a person to easily let somebody come in and manipulate you to believe that the outside world don't care about you or nothing like that, and he's the only person that care about them, and everybody else is jealous because that's what the girl. We got some clips, y'all. We gonna share with y'all. You want to share one of the clips?
Yeah, but I would want to say this though too, and like what we talked about on the show a lot of times, love make you do crazy shit.
It does.
You know
It
what I'm saying?
does.
Love makes you
It
do
does.
crazy shit.
It
So
does.
in a way, I guess you like he's this mega superstar. You know what I'm saying? He's, in the spotlight. This chick love him and everything. Works with the ground he walk on, and pretty much is going everything he do. Cause you got some chicks that do that with dudes that ain't got
What
shit.
dudes that ain't got nothing. And you know what? And like I was telling my nephew earlier, I think it was today or yesterday, I was saying like, all jokes aside, if y'all be real with a lot of us, or I'll say a lot of people in general, like let's just say younger people, you 14, 15, between the ages of like, let's just say 14 and 21, and let's just say you come from the urban area, you don't have nothing, but you live in a regular life, but you really don't have nothing for
yeah.
real, you just whatever you live in, but you in the hood is where you living and you growing up, and then you got this mega superstar,
Yeah.
whether it's R. Kelly, a Drake, a Jay-Z, or a Beyonce for men, they just come out the blue, and you go to one of their concerts, and they just so happen to pick you out and call you up, you not and trying to take you somewhere you ain't gonna be down to go. Like let's be honest,
Yeah,
you gonna be all for that shit.
gonna-
And I like
you
let's
gonna-
honestly be real. You gonna try to go. You gonna try to make any means, especially if you about 16, 17 and you're under your parents' care.
Yeah.
You wanna try to sneak off and go. Oh no, Beyonce or Jay-Z want me. I'm going. You're
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna go.
Yeah.
And it's
And one more thing I want to say, and we can go to clip, right? What you were saying, like, for real, with him and this behavior, it's like, do you blame him or mainly the people that's
I
around
blame the
him?
people that's around him. Y'all can disagree with me if you don't. I blame them more. Let's say
Ma-
that I blame them more than
yeah,
him.
that's what I'm, yeah.
Not only because he's ignorant, illiterate. I feel like he's sick.
And you know what? I never
man
knew
is
that
sick.
until she just told
Yes,
me this
he can,
before.
y'all know this. He can't read. He can't spell. He can't write. He admitted that. He even admitted that in this last story. I admit that he said he could not really read. Like that man could really not read.
But you know
spell.
what? To me, it's like, how can you really be still considered that genius?
That legend, right?
You know what I'm saying?
But that goes back to remember before I was telling you, like when we talk about kids with like ADHD and ADD, like when I was telling you, like in somewhere they're a genius in something.
Okay.
I really feel like kids that they claim they got ADHD or ADD, I feel like some type of place in some. If you found what their passion is, and I tell you that's what I told you. Like I feel like if you found what their passion is or something that they're really into they're going to be a genius with that thing. And I feel the same way about R. Kelly. Yo, that man really can't read. He really can't spell. Like he don't even own his rights to none of his music, none of his publishing rights, none of that. Aaliyah family owns all of that. They own all of his royalties. They own all of that. All of that. He gets nothing.
We got another thing. Just like when you are in a relationship and your significant other, they may not want you around your other friends or families, so they feed you words and lies and just to keep you away from those others, which is also a part of brainwashing. Yeah, it is. I've been like that. I ain't lying. In the relationship I was in, the person had it to the point where none of my friends wouldn't come around. My mother and them stopped fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just me and her, and it was just ongoing abuse on both sides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so to be honest too, and I'm looking at the other camera too, y'all. When I was like, and just being honest, when I was after I had my first daughter, I was 18. Well, I was 17 going on 18 when I had her. But me and Aaron, my husband was the ex-husband, whatever. We was, the same age, but that's how he was. I didn't go out. I used to lie to my friends and everything. Oh, I gotta do something for my grandfather. Oh, I gotta do something for, this Y, X, Y, Z. I used to lie. Like, I used to lie because he didn't want me to go outside and be with none of my friends. I couldn't hang out. I couldn't do none of that. And we was young back then. And nobody knew that, I used to lie to them. I used to lie.
Yeah, that's controlling, man. That's manipulation people don't know. And I didn't really realize that shit until, like, years later. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I was isolated. This person isolated everybody just to have me right there.
And that's how it was. Whether he want to admit it or not, he wasn't. I don't admit that. So let me ask y'all this question too, because we gonna show some clips to y'all this about R. Kelly.
You want to go on one of that right now, or you got something?
Well, can I just ask this one question? What do y'all think about? Okay, so versus when we're younger to versus now when we're adults. Do we get blamed? Is it considered brainwash, or what is it? So like when we were younger, we were fast ass and hot ass girls and wanted to mess with these older guys and these drug dealers because that's what we thought was cool and a thing. Yeah. And now when we're older, we know and we realize that that's not right, as well as that's molestation. That's they're pedophiles because if they're in their 20s and we're under 18 and they're messing with us, it's a lot of pedophiles out there. Like right now, there's a lot of y'all that's out there that are messing with girls that was under 18. So do y'all blame that on us, the females that was being fast, or is it like
blame it on
the man? Like who gets the blame for that, and where's the right and the wrong in it? Because again, that situation kind of falls into play with a lot of those women that's with R. Kelly. Yeah. He's not forcing a lot of those women to be there. Like they can leave.
I think it was that stardom. He used that. You know what I'm saying? I think, and then like what you said, if you a young girl or something at a concert and he picked you, you thinking you special. And if anything, he's a predator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He picked you out because he's saying in his sick mind how he probably can manipulate you with his fame and with his period. That's why he picked you.
And that happens to us every day, even as adults.
And that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But I think really it's like what they was talking about as far as being abused and everything. Like, why would people turn around and do it? Because it's scarred. It's a person scarred. Some people are scarred, and then like if they was like a child or something that happened to, it's like learned behavior. It's like something, you know what I'm saying, they felt that maybe was going on so long that it's normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. This what happened to me. This is, you know what I'm saying, and they scarred. They didn't get no help. They, you know what I'm saying? Then you say he's illiterate, he had problems with that. He's frustration, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? He might really feel about himself.
And why didn't his road manager or none of his wives or his girlfriends, why none of them said, baby, let me get you a tutor. Babe, let me get you help.
Exactly.
Babe, let me, even his role managers, his record labels, none
But
of
like
them.
what you saying, I blame the people around us and created that monster.
Seriously,
That monster.
that's
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
it. That's
So
it.
we're going, which clip we're going
We're
to?
gonna show y'all a clip, a couple clips we had y'all that we wanted to share with y'all, and we want y'all to please call in.
So we're going to go to, what's her name? McGee?
Which one? Asante McGee? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go to
Yeah.
them.
And y'all can't see this clip on YouTube, sorry. Follow our Facebook page.
It's playing on here? You turn it out. Yeah, I turned your mic on. Oh dang, that shit went out that quick. You play another one right behind it.
It went off?
Yeah, on that. It's a lag. It's a lag. So,
Oh, alright.
what you want to play?
We can, well, go ahead. Oh, we can talk first and then go back in.
Okay.
I gotta put this stuff to turn my mic
No.
on.
Huh? Oh yeah, I got to turn it back on. There we go. Yeah, we back. We back.
Y'all, and that was just one of the clips. That was just one of the girls. We had a couple other clips that we had wanted y'all to see. But what y'all think about her, Asante McGee? I think she was one of the first ones. And if y'all remember, she was saying how when she was in the studio, she was like, he got this extra room in the studio. And he would have her, she came into the studio and like he really didn't even want to have sex with her. He didn't want to have sex with her. But again, she did this shit and she's there willingly. Like she never said that he kept her there, y'all, until this
Yeah.
Lifetime movie came out.
Okay.
She did an interview previously that I saw, and she was saying how she went into the studio, and he just told her to take off all her clothes. He wanted to see her walk back and forth past him, like or whatever. So she said she did it like naturally. This is R. Kelly. She took off
Yeah.
her clothes. She walked back and forth past him, like I guess like she was modeling. Then she said he laid down, and he told her like to basically take her 2 fingers and put them in his anus, in his butthole, like he's laying on his back, and she did it. She said she was trying to figure out how could she do this because her nails was kind of long, but it's just sickening.
What?
It's sickening. But again,
I
this
ain't
was
hear all
something
that
he didn't
shit.
make her do.
Damn,
He
yeah.
didn't make
Oh.
her do this stuff. That was
Yeah.
something that she did, and it's
Damn.
like, y'all, I'm really on the fence about it. Like I'm not judging anybody. I feel like only God can judge that man.
Yeah.
I feel like he need help. I
That's
don't
the
condone nothing.
main. That's the main thing. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the main thing. It's mental health there.
He need
You know what
help.
I'm saying? It's
He
mental
need
health.
help.
And then this pet peeve anyway. Oh no, hold up. I got the wrong thing. But please subscribe to our page. Oh
Yeah,
man.
y'all,
I'll
please
put that up.
go follow our page on YouTube as well. Please subscribe to our page. We're begging y'all.
But right here,
I ain't begging,
mental-
I'll scratch that. I'm
mental
asking.
health is real. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I think people need to really get your mind together. You know what I'm saying? Like I see commercials now. Cigna is like, take care of your body and take care of your mind, because you know what I'm saying, I know before it was like a healthy mind and a healthy body is well turned. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's well turned. You know what I'm saying? And like, not to put my business out there, I'm going tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some counseling my damn
Therapy,
self.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Some therapy and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I need some answers, need to talk to somebody. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck was going on with me at the end of 2018. I swear to God, I didn't even know who the fuck I was. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's okay.
I didn't, I went out there hurting nobody, but it was just like a point of, I need some help. And that's what I think, like, for us with R. Kelly, it's like people should have stepped up and like, yo, you need some help. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something because this behavior is not, you know, and everybody was
And that's the thing.
confessing to shit that he was doing.
And that's what's tripping me out. That's what I'm saying. Them niggas, they are going down. Even and they supposed to have a warrant out for his manager. I think the one that was his tour manager.
Mhm.
If somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, it's either the tour manager or some manager that he had. But there's going to be more to come, I'm sure.
We got a caller. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see who this is. Hello?
This is Baltimore City Public Schools.
Oh, damn, Baltimore City Public School calling me, y'all. My bad.
They wanted to say something about it too. Like, listen,
Yeah.
we want to put out R. Kelly's not wanted. No R. Kelly's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they
right
said he
there.
was even going to high schools though. Like he was going to schools.
But
and
you know
really-
what? Not to, excuse me, cut you off, though. But we have I have a friend who grew up. It's the same way.
What you mean?
He dates underage girls.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that know me or whatever, they know of the, you know, the person. I'm not trying to like throw shame on this
Right,
person, nothing like
right.
that, because he's a very good friend of mine and grew up with him, love him to death as a brother. But he has that thing with the underage girls, 18, 17, 18, and you know I'm up in age, I'll be 50 in 2 years.
Right.
So, you know, they's around my age, and to be dating or messing with an underage girl, 18 or something, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying?
So do
You
y'all
got-
ever say anything to him though, like, or pull him up about it? I mean, I know he's a grown man,
Yeah.
so it's only but so much you can say. But
So
at
much
the end
you
of the
can say.
day, I'm like,
you know what I'm
like
saying? But it's like we ain't around each other like that. And I think maybe because of some of the
some of the things he
the
did.
things and everything. And like I had a friend of mine, it's not funny though, but he was like, yeah, yo, we was up there chilling and he came with this girl. He said, I got scared. I said, yo, you got to go, yo, with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was young. You know
And
what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you, a lot of times, I'm telling you, especially nowadays, y'all, and this is, again, I don't condone nothing R. Kelly or has done. Like,
yeah.
with the, I mean, because I got some of the street, like he was beating, he was like abusing a lot of them. That I don't agree with if they aren't lying.
Oh, they got one more. Oh,
Oh.
what?
What, the other clip?
No, somebody,
Oh, go ahead.
Deshaun again, he
Go
said,
ahead.
at this point, they're being held hostage and somebody is watching them every time they use the phone because R. Kelly is broke. His net worth is $1 million and ain't no way in hell
Damn, I'm mentioning R. Kelly?
he has the proper funds to keep them girls there.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
oh,
but
man.
guess what? If that's the case, why are they there?
Because they
Why
wanna
are
be
they
there,
still
right?
there?
You think because they want to be there?
Brainwashed and not. Yo, okay, even if they are brainwashed, is that a crime, brainwashing somebody? Is that considered a crime?
You know what? Certain religions do.
Because if so, I just don't get. Okay, I understand that they're over. All of them are overage now.
Yeah.
So the police say they can't just go up in there and get them or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
But if they are being brainwashed, and man, I just don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
get why they can't leave out that house. And what they said on the CBS News I was watching last night, they said, guess why y'all ain't find no house with no girls? Because there ain't no fucking house with no girls.
Oh,
They say that it's not none. Like
None.
like it's probably it's just a lie. It's them women that he's had in the past. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll see
You
in the
gonna go
future.
to-
I guess
you know-
we'll see.
We're gonna go to another clip.
Go ahead. Yeah, we have another clip for y'all. It's not long, like a 48-second, 50, like not even a minute.
What's her name? His wife.
Oh, Andrea,
Andrea.
y'all. And tell me what y'all think about Drea. I look like a fat
Oh, yeah. You are large and in charge.
No, I'm not. I'm thick and I look good. I'm loving my
Large and in charge.
thickness. It only went up one size. Okay. So I did. I'm on my food, so I know. Loving all of it.
All right. We're gonna go. I'm gonna play Sparkle right after that too.
The one that I
All
fall
right.
in love with, then I'm in a good space. How do I stop it? How do I get you back? How do I get you back to the guy?
It's
Then
please.
let's get on the breeze.
It's please.
I ain't going to the guy right here, but we that's
Yeah, that's the part you was talking
and this
I
part.
didn't allow pretty much anyone to speak to me. I'm just walking around, hey, everybody, hey. And then I'm just like,
Oh, what did you say?
You wouldn't let them. That's not me, because I'm gonna speak to everybody and anybody and whoever I want to speak to. So when I learned that, I would go out of my way to speak to people, just to tick him off, because I'm just
We
like,
back.
you can't tell me what I can and
We
cannot
back,
do.
bro.
I'm
We
not
back.
Yeah, so-
Okay.
You can't fight with me.
So what y'all think about you know what I'm saying, what his wife said and Sparkle said?
Or anything, y'all. I know
Anything.
y'all seen it. I know everybody's seen it.
Mhm.
What do y'all think about just the whole ordeal period? If y'all had daughters, or call out, what do y'all
Yeah.
think? What would y'all do? Just what do y'all think overall?
I'm just telling you, the McClarys, I think that's the right pronunciation of their name, that went to that warehouse. I
Throwing them
gotta
rocks.
say that, yeah, throwing them rocks, ain't no motherfucking way. I done had everybody, the whole family, clan, we would have been over that bitch like the rescue team,
Seriously.
going through the fucking window, that camera getting ripped off the wall.
And I feel like
For the
I'm telling you
first
something
time.
is a
Yo.
lot with that father too.
Yo,
Like you
yeah.
said, he probably mad because
He
he's
can't
not
get that
getting no
Bugatti
money.
payment.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know what
sorry,
I'm
he's
saying?
not
Yeah.
getting no money
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Yo, it's just, I don't know.
that's probably a lot of the parents that's complaining.
Do you think
now.
that's-
Because why now they complaining? Y'all ain't complaining a couple years ago.
Exactly,
He
and
been
they-
had them for a while.
For a while, so you know what I'm saying. So what happened to the first year that they was?
Or the second
missing?
year, exactly.
You know
What
what I'm
happened
saying?
to the first 6 months that they was missing?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. Haven't not heard nothing about that. But
Why
like
y'all
what
not saying
Deshaun has said, that his network, his money is dwindling.
Yeah.
His money is gone, so he can't make them payoffs no more and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
So if he can't make those payoffs no more, why are they still there?
exactly. Because they want to be there. They comfortable with it.
But so now I want to see what's going to happen. So like they say, the studio that he was staying in and that he had some of the girls in as well, that's up for foreclosure. If he don't make a payment within 2 weeks, might be like a week now because I heard that like a week ago. Like where is he staying? Where are these girls staying? Where are these girls at? Where they being kept at? And I'm not saying I agree with. Again, I don't condone nothing. And I have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
I don't have a son.
Mm.
I do have a son, but not biologically a son. My
Mhm.
nephew is my son. I consider him my son as well.
Mhm.
But like, where are they? Where are they? And I just feel like until I'm
I don't
shown
know.
some concrete evidence, and granted, I didn't see the whole Lifetime series,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I
just
watched
honest
it
about
and I listened to it, and it's like for real, once the media and everything get into it and all that stuff, you don't know what to believe. You, know what I'm
don't.
saying? And it's
You
like what you said, like what happened to the first 6 months when this stuff was going on. You know what I'm saying? It makes me believe that, you know, with his money dwindling and everything, they paid a nice penny for these stories.
What you think? What y'all think about? And again, because y'all still not giving us no feedback for real.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Lady Gaga? I think it was Lady Gaga and another white artist who now they're pulling the songs that they've done with R. Kelly.
Oh,
But
yeah?
like somebody else said, y'all been fucking knew
But-
before y'all
but
just
you
did
know
this song.
But you know
this
what?
song.
This the thing that a lot of people don't know. Evil. Remember back in the day when R. Kelly and Jay-Z made a song together, they had an album that was gonna come out.
The
And when
best
that,
of both worlds.
and that first allegation came out, no, that shit was scratched. That shit didn't come out.
Was it the best of both worlds?
It was something like that. Cause remember him and R. Kelly made a
But they
song
did-
together.
I mean, I know they even went on tour. They started to because I went to their tour. Then when they came here.
But then after that shit came out, that shit was scratched.
And
I don't
guess
think that
what?
album didn't come out.
And Jay-Z talked a little bit about that on an interview. I can't remember what interview
Yeah.
it was. He talked a little because I went to when they came here to Baltimore
Mhm.
Arena. I don't know if anybody went to that show
Mhm.
when they came the Best of Both Worlds show.
Mhm.
Me and my homegirl Sean went.
Mhm.
Like we literally, the show was supposed to start like 8, 9 o'clock. Show ain't start till like 11 midnight
Damn.
that night, and it was because of R. Kelly. They were saying there was some shit going on behind the scenes because of him. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But because of him, and like, yeah, we was down there till probably like 2 o'clock that morning
Mhm.
because of him. But it was a lot. And
But I'm
R.
on the
Kelly-
research, but I don't think that project never dropped.
Dame Dash was talking about that the other day.
I don't think
too.
it dropped though.
And he was saying that he felt like that was the karma. He said because he told you remember when Jay-Z and R. Kelly did that collaboration,
Uh-huh.
Jay-Z and Dame was still together.
Yeah.
Dame Dash on the interview I saw him do the other day was saying that he told Jay he don't want no
No
parts of that
parts
because
of
of the shit he knew about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. He said
Okay.
he's not going to speak on it because of his respect for Aaliyah and how she loved her family.
Yeah.
So he's not going to speak on it. He said, but he do know that he was told by Aaliyah that R. Kelly did some real horrendous, if I'm saying the word correctly, shit to her. Like, he really did some things to her. So he said he didn't want no parts. He said if y'all go back and look at the R. Kelly and Jay-Z album, or I guess whatever it was that they did accomplish and do, his name is nowhere on it. Rock Nation, Rockefeller is nowhere on it at all because he didn't want no parts of it.
Yeah.
And he said he told Jay-Z, sure enough, after he told him that, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, and I don't want no parts of it, you shouldn't either. He said, sure enough, that's when the bullshit started happening.
Yeah.
And it ended, like you said.
Yeah.
So,
Yo pulled this up, and I was just making that point because that was years ago when
Yeah.
that shit happened. And
But
then you
that's what
said
I'm saying,
Lady
people
Gaga,
knew.
and I'm now
Yeah.
saying now,
That's what
why
I'm
they
saying.
didn't pull out
why
then?
now? Exactly.
No, that's just the point I was trying to make, because I remember hearing that he scratched that shit because of that. You know what I'm saying? He
Exactly.
he didn't want his name on there with Yo at that time because it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I'm thinking like what you talking about them now, why, now everybody like on the bandwagon shit.
Yeah, because
man.
it's
Like
full
you
of
said,
shit.
because you said everybody know now. I guess it's really out there to
Because
the
it's worldwide
public,
now,
but
the lifestyle.
everybody behind the scenes know. That's the
They
fucked up
been
thing.
new.
That's the,
And they
that's the
been
fucked up
new.
thing. That's like saying with anything, like far as with me, if you know something I'm doing foul and shit, and you continue co-signing what I do, then it come out. And it's like, yo, y'all knew the whole time this man was doing this foul ass shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, why are you?
So, do you feel like those people are more to blame than
I think
not
so.
more, but just
I
as
think
much to
it's
blame
just as much. They
as
equally,
that person?
they equally
Yeah.
because they feed that thing. Like you said, like if you know somebody is a predator, or you know that this person does that, why condone it? You know what I'm saying? Like until it happens to somebody close to you,
Close to-
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Then
somebody's
that's what
name.
everybody wants to. Oh, that's fucked up and all that shit. No, you already know that this person was like that. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I ain't seen no more comments.
So what y'all don't have nothing to say? Y'all don't have no thoughts? Y'all don't like y'all didn't watch it or anything?
Yeah, that's a lot of people is just like probably the same way with us. Have all the questions. We got one more clip though of the McClurys.
What's up, Anno?
You know what I'm saying? We got one more clip of them.
Okay.
I
Oh yeah,
know.
we got a
We're
clip.
gonna
Y'all.
play- we're gonna
Another
play
clip.
this
It's a small clip.
Yeah, we're gonna play this.
Small clips.
I don't know. It seems like your phone faster than mine and shit. I ain't got
I mean, it's the Apple like.
Oh, I ain't getting no more saying nothing else. The last thing is say Rolanda, Terrell Barrett, and Andrew Walker is watching.
The last comment you see?
Yeah.
See, mine's got Anna on here. It got six people watching right now. Five
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, 5 people. That's what I got on it too.
that with her and Andrew, y'all was in the hotel room, you could see into the back room. It was clear. And she said she saw bruises all over Andrew's body. So I
Man,
told
the
my
other one
husband,
was the last one.
they're flying up there like they booked us a ticket. It was no more tickets for that day, so we came the next day. My husband actually was like, "We need to see your body. Like right now, right now, you see your body. If you have bruises."
And what we did not know is he do his own makeup on the girls to cover their bruises.
What?
I ain't even hear that.
What? I've never heard not one girl say that.
Put makeup on as
On YouTube, how to
So she showed us her
I don't want to touch you, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm up on close.
I know your face.
I'm
Big.
trying to see.
Big,
I'm
yo.
trying to see how many people we got. We got. Oh, is nobody in there? What was it? I can't tell. 0-0. Ain't nobody. I don't think ain't nobody on there right now.
We'll go back.
All right.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. But white be saying that shit all the time. Wow.
I never heard that before. I've never even heard any of the one. I just feel like the father y'all is full of malarkey. Like seriously, I feel like he's full of shit. What y'all think?
A big bag of shit.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Because
ain't getting paid no more.
I'm telling you, like you say, you had showed me that clip with what Master P said, and I was saying that, and I was saying it like, ain't no way I'm sitting up there allowing my daughter. I don't give a fuck if she was 45 and I'm like 96. I'm still
Exactly.
trying to
I'm
go
rolling
now.
up. I'm pulling
That's
up
my
and-
people's.
Exactly, and like you said too, I don't give a fuck if I'm going to jail.
Jail or
And now
what?
I'm coming up in there and I'm
in there.
getting my child.
I'm getting
Point
my
blank
child. You know what I'm
period.
saying? Now he talking about as far as the makeup and all. Oh, come on,
I've never heard none of them say that. I've never heard none of
I
those
think-
girls say that.
I think Lifetime gave them a lifetime of money.
Did you see that clip too where it was supposed to be this thing that somebody put out that R. Kelly was like Lifetime paid them. This was all set up, and basically they all got paid. That's how his stream, because y'all know his music went up, and R. Kelly, R. Kelly, Jada Pinkett, and a lot of other celebrities are complaining like, why is his streaming going up? And like I said to y'all before, if y'all seen my video that I made on our podcast, the same reason why the regular rappers that call us bitches, hoes, fuck, and suck this get more record sales than the conscious rapper. The conscious rapper not getting as many, record streams and sales as these rappers that's out here rapping about suicide and popping perks and drugs and all of that. It's just not. It's the society that we live in today, and that's why. But you know what too? Not to keep going. I think another reason too why he getting a lot of streams, because you think nowadays a lot of the people that's into the media and to the wave now are younger children. A lot of them don't know a lot of R. Kelly songs.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people probably just going back to listening to the songs and be like, oh, that's what he was. You know how you want to go back and
But
just
you know
listen
what?
and.
I did that. You know what I'm saying? Body calling me.
Right.
Listen to the songs.
Uh-huh.
But I put it like this. I understand him personally, what he done, that's fucked up. You know what I
Right.
mean? But
Right.
as a musician, I love
He's a
his
genius.
music. I'm not gonna
He's a
front.
genius.
I know he's some pedophile
He's a
shit,
genius.
but I love his fucking music. I swear to God, I love Body Calling Me, 12 Play, all that shit. You remind me of G,
Wow.
all that shit. I like all his music.
I had to repost it on our podcast. When he was at the club this weekend, because it was his birthday just a couple days past, and when somebody was recording him in the club, and I had to start singing from the court, and the whole crowd was full of women, and they were saying, it was like, when my body's calling me yes,
Oh my God.
baby, that shit hard, like you just.
But the thing about it though is like with me, and a lot of people do this with music. It's like the times or stuff that you was
It
going
reminds
through.
you of
Music
something.
is you connect that music with it. So for me, that like, all right, if he was writing about that, I don't have that connection with that music, with that song. It doesn't mean like that, or on his pedophile shit or whatever. It don't mean like that to me. You know what I'm saying? It means like how I felt about a person, how you know what I'm saying, I was like sexually aroused about a person, or that person at that time that I was dealing with. That's where that music puts me at. You know what I'm saying? Not
only that, a lot of people, y'all have a lot of R. Kelly songs as like their anniversary, their dance
Exactly.
song.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
their
exactly.
wedding song.
Exactly.
So what do you do then?
Exactly.
You
Like,
just gotta throw that memory away.
I Believe I Can Fly. You know what I'm saying? That was like a graduation song for
Graduation
like
song. We
kids.
sung that in graduation. Exactly.
So
So you just dismiss that?
I know he had a lot of songs that you could apply with your life or life situation.
Like Louis Farrakhan said, y'all, and I can show y'all. I wish I would have got you the clip. Molestation or whatever aside, is no way the songs that this man has made, because he's written all of his songs, there's no way the songs that he's made and the music that this man has made, y'all cannot take away that this man has not got some type of spiritual God inside of him, and he's not a genius like he is.
I just think
we can't take that away from him.
He need help.
He definitely
You know what I'm
needs
saying?
help.
It's just like with everybody else out there. It's mental health is real.
How many pedophiles again, y'all? And
mental
again,
health is
I'm
real.
not taking R. Kelly's side. I can give a shit less if I ever hear R. Kelly again to this day. My hand to God.
Yeah.
But think about how many men and women that's out here doing the same thing that's just not famous. How many of y'all have been molested before? And I'm saying this so sincerely. How many of y'all been molested and haven't said anything?
Yeah.
Sexually assaulted and haven't said anything. We want to go back to. Oh, I was about to call her name. I don't even want to say it. You know, look at the letter that I wrote to a certain celebrity and how that people came back at me on some sexual shit. I could put that out there right now, and we could be up there. But I'm not doing that because I ain't entertaining it. I'm not.
We got a comment.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Angel Walker said, "Little truth mixed with a lot of fabrication. Then Sparkle lying her ass.
Exactly.
Let
Angel.
me say this: my father was a monster. My kids don't know him, and will never.
She's not
I
lying.
will never gamble my kids' necks. If Kelly was so bad, why introduce your niece? They were looking
Exactly,
for
Angel.
a quick and easy come up, but the shit backfired."
Exactly, Angel.
Said Hayro, Anastasia, or somebody.
Yeah, his name's I call him Ano.
Oh yeah, it said,
Anastasio.
yeah, Anastasia. Yeah, it said Hayro. Okay, yeah. I think that too. I think like what we saying, money played a lot into this, and then
yeah,
like
Sparkle and
you know
his
what I'm
wife. I feel
Mhm.
like his wife. I'm telling y'all, she had a bad. I felt bad for all the things that she said that man done to her. I don't know, yo. Again, again, she could be fucked up. Excuse my language. She
Yeah.
could be mentally gone. So I
Or you
can't
think-
say.
You think Sparkle felt some kind of way because he wasn't really being attracted to her?
It's
You
something
know what I'm
that
saying?
she
Because
was-
it's like
she
her
ain't
music
pop
career
off.
went.
Yeah, that's what her music ain't pop off like it was supposed to.
That shit
And
went
I'm
like
telling you
flip.
because she knew, you know, her family stopped fucking with her. What I didn't know was when they put that when R. Kelly went to court and about the tape
Yeah.
and you know that was her niece. She testified said that was the niece. Sparkle's brother got on saying, which was the girl's father, said that's not his daughter.
Yeah.
The
I
little
heard a lot
girl
of
said
people
that's
say,
not her too.
Yeah.
And Sparkle was trying to say how they got this tight knit family and how they so
Yeah.
protective and private. Fuck all that. If you got a man that's raping your daughter, man, whatever. Like she said, Sparkle was bullshit. Sparkle, you introduced him to her.
your niece,
You knew
yeah.
what was going
Yeah,
on.
you knew, yeah.
Talking about people was calling her talking about old things not right. You need to come check up on her. Why the fuck would you leave your
Niece
niece
dead,
forcing it
apparently.
over him with this grown ass man?
Yeah, when you already know. You already heard
Come
shit.
on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You already heard stuff. Because the tape was out before that, right? Or the tape haven't came out when she introduced?
No,
No tape wasn't out.
no,
But it was
no,
allegations about. Well, think
Just
about.
about him being a
Well,
molester.
look, think about him. Period. With
Him
Aaliyah.
and Aaliyah. There,
Bang. That's the.
that's it right there. They
Yo,
got
age ain't
married,
nothing
and
but
I
a
feel like,
number.
yo, and they came up. You know, there's people that was on tour with them. I don't know if y'all saw that part either. When they came out nowadays too, saying that
Oh, when they tour
Aaliyah's
bus.
mother was having sex with R. Kelly as well,
Ooh.
and they say that Aaliyah's mother knew that R. Kelly and Aaliyah was sleeping around because they used to fuck on the tour bus.
Tour bus, yeah,
and
I
they
heard
talking about
that.
that never happened. Y'all
Yeah,
lying. Y'all not with them
yeah,
girl. Y'all
yeah.
wasn't with that girl 24/7.
Yeah.
Y'all lying.
Yeah,
Y'all now y'all
I
own
seen that
all
little
his
clip.
royalties.
I seen that little clip when they was talking about they was on a bus and the curtain or something.
And the
fly-
curtain
flew
flew up or
over.
something.
Yeah, and they was in
Yeah.
there.
And he was in there banging that bag out. And Aaliyah wanted it. I'm not
Yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it is what it is. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
We all
Yeah,
did. We all been there.
But you know what though? That's how our society is though. It's like, yo, we go out to crucify each other. You know what I'm saying? All right, Terrell Barrett said, all those people are not lying. He need help. He is a musical genius. I'm going to still listen to his music. They did not stop playing Michael Jackson music.
Facts.
Yeah, right.
I agree with everything
Yeah.
she said.
Yeah, you know, but man, I put it like this too, bro. What you were saying about all the people that's not famous. You know what I'm saying? All the people that not, you know what I'm saying, has been molested, has been mistreated, has, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Where's the justice for those people too? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Where are they? And can I
Where's
ask this
justice?
question, y'all? If anybody you know, if anybody have been, I've never, thank God, or not that I can ever even remember, I've never been touched.
Mm.
Like, you know, as a kid, molested. As an adult, I feel like I have. I don't want to talk about it
Yeah.
right now, but I have. Like, well, it didn't go all the way, but he really was trying to really force himself on me, like force himself pulling my pants down, pulling my underwear down, like, and I'm no, crying, and he crying, and
What?
I would have to tell you about it
All right,
off,
all
like, 'cause
right,
I don't even want
all
to,
right.
like.
Oh,
But-
let's go to this. Go to this question. The thing with R. Kelly and Aaliyah, if her mother didn't mind, why should others? We're looking at this situation and thought Kelly would do them the way he helped Aaliyah. They were wrong. Angel Walker said that.
When they say that,
Let me read it again. The thing with Kelly and Aaliyah, if her mother didn't mind, why should we others were looking at this situation and thought Kelly would do them the way he helped Aaliyah, they were wrong. So I guess she was saying that by Aaliyah's mother not saying nothing about the age difference and everything, and I guess everybody else didn't give a fuck as long as they thought he was gonna help them
He was
how he
gonna
did
help.
Aaliyah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, and
Okay.
I think that's what a lot of it came from, people fame chasing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a certain power, I guess, you know, as a mega superstar that you had. You got this power, you know what I'm saying? And people, you know what I'm saying, you can do whatever.
Ain't no right, because you look at, I think,
You can do
wasn't that
whatever, man.
Tigger was with Kylie Jenner before she got with Travis? He was with her before she was 18, but he claimed he ain't never fucked her. That's bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
He was with that girl all the time. Now, come on.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Then as soon as they break up, she messed up with, I guess when she 18, she started messing with Travis and she had sex with him and then get pregnant and had a baby.
Okay.
But like, seriously.
Mm.
But that was cool, though. That was cool. Nobody other than Charlamagne, I ain't never hear nobody ever joking on that situation other than Charlamagne the God
Mhm.
about how, yo, you 20 in your 20s messing with this 16-year-old girl.
Mhm.
Because at that time, Kylie Jenner was like 16, 17. And that was cool. And that's what I'm saying. It's so many of us in the past and now that's under 18 that's
Yeah.
messing with these grown men.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
But with that whole thing, everybody thought they was gonna get, like what Angel said, that's
Yeah.
pretty much, everybody
That
thought
was
they
the
was gonna
money
get
train.
that Leah treatment and be the superstar just because he, that's still sick, you know what I'm saying, on his part. And everybody that was involved with it or knew anything of it, you know what I'm saying, they just as much blame to it. But that's how, I guess, you jumping out there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, you don't know what to expect and everything. Like, I know when you was mentioning, like at the beginning of the thing, when you was talking about as far as when y'all was younger
Yeah.
and how y'all dated older dudes or what was it, like the excitement or was it, what was it was?
I guess,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it
You know what I'm
honestly
saying?
was. That's what I can say. And I wasn't even like one of those little girls that was like really out there doing it to this guy, that guy,
Yeah.
this guy, that guy. It was just like, I never forget, it was only that one guy that I've ever dealt with that was older.
Mm.
And it was like, I randomly met him in a neighborhood that I had never been in before. We was at somebody's house, somebody had passed away in our family. And we was at a repast. I never forget it. We was walking around to the store at night. He was out there sitting on his car.
Mm.
Had a nice little Acura back then, and this was
Yeah.
back in like 95, 94, something like that. 90.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know I was like 14. I was like 14 years old, and it was just, I lied. My instinct was just straight to lie. He asked me how old I was.
Mm.
I said 18. I was only like 14 years old.
Mm.
I said 18. It ain't even like I was big, had big boobs,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
And yo, straight, he believed, and he kind of found out this nigga was married. He was married. His wife had found out he was cheating on you. Go cheating on his whole wife with a little girl, not knowing the whole time. My grandfather had found out, was furious, wanted to call the police and
Yeah.
all that. And I fought for that nigga. Like I fought. No, I used to sneak. I still went out. His mother even knew. His mother knew.
Mm.
This man's mother knew that I was only 14 because they ended up finding out once my grandfather knew. His mother knew, used to come and let me, he would come pick me up from over my grandfather's house, bring me to his house. I would go in his room, get in the bed. He would be out at the club at Melba's, his mother and father would be in the next room. Like, and it was
Whoa.
fine.
Whoa.
It was fine. They never said nothing. And I'm being so honest with you. I was 14 years old. I would stay there, be in his bedroom until he came home from the club. This when everybody used to hang up Melba. Again, he was older back then. And yeah, he was older. And nobody said nothing. His parents said nothing.
But
My grandfather couldn't do nothing because I was sneaking going
Yeah.
over there.
but I see what you were saying about the thing about the people that know. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
Said
his parents
nothing.
know.
Said
His parents knew
nothing.
and didn't say no.
Said nothing.
So, you know what I'm saying? So they, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they are held just as responsible in the situation
As
too.
we
You know what
are.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
But so what I'm saying is, do a child, being as though I was a child, do that child or do these children get held accountable for that? Or do we blame the parents or do we blame the guy? Like who takes the blame for that? Because now so say if me being an adult now, because this is what a lot of them doing,
Yeah.
I'm about to go call the police and I'm gonna go find this nigga Chad. Oh,
Let's go to the question for your comment roll. A
that's right when
girl,
you go live.
a girl can be.
Oh, shit.
Yo, for your comment roll, this is what Terrell Barrett said. For your comment roll, a girl can be fast as she wants. A grown ass man should put her in her place.
Okay.
Or
okay.
tell her parents.
Okay.
Not
okay.
have sex with her. Also, if the sister molested them, that needs to be addressed too.
Definitely. We
All-
can talk about that.
All the adults in R. Kelly camp should go to jail. That's what Terrell Barrett said.
I
But,
feel like all of them should go to jail too, but no, seriously, Ron, what she just said too,
Mhm.
and what I was saying, like, so I'm older now.
Yeah.
Everybody's going back to the past. So now, can I
Can-
go back?
can you
now?
bring it? Yeah.
Can I go back and
Yeah,
now get him?
yeah.
Oh, I was only 14. I was
Yeah,
14 years old.
yeah,
I want
yeah,
charges against
yeah.
his mother,
Yeah.
his father, because
Mhm.
all of them knew.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm what? I'm 39. This
Yeah.
nigga probably like 50 something years
Yeah.
old right now in
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
Almost 60.
Yeah.
So now, you feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But,
like, how
but
many
they gonna
people?
say, mess, that was too long ago.
Right.
That's what they gonna say
Because he ain't
because
famous.
that's yeah,
Right, and that's
yeah,
sad.
yeah. And then because like you said, you're a black woman. I mean, I ain't really
Sad.
worried about you know what I'm saying.
Sad.
But if it was not to be stereotypical name Becky, but if
But
it
it's
was
the
Becky or
truth.
whatever, yeah,
Not to
man.
bring race in
And,
it.
and she had a little boutique and a boot and all that. They getting main man. You know what I'm saying? They bringing it back. So you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the America is, the judicial system and everything. We
In
have
our society, I'm telling you.
society,
but,
true.
But what is it? Who gonna change it? It's never gonna change. That shit ain't never going to. That shit ain't never going to change. As far as that situation, I feel like that will never change. You still gonna have grown ass men. What T.K. Kirkland always, and I'm calling you out. What he always saying on his comedy shows, telling men, well, he do say college students, so they is of an age. I can't use that as an example, but. Y'all, men are always going to be attracted to these younger women. Period.
But
It's just
But the whole thing with that though is like, all right, the body, may you know what I'm saying, maybe a little tighter, may look a little, you know what I'm saying, because it's younger,
right.
you know what I'm saying, and everything. But mentally, it's nothing
It's like
else
how
there.
can y'all be on the same
It's
level?
nothing there. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about shit that you talk about like what got me. Well, this not a girl, but my nephew, and I was talking about, you know, like I was married before, and he was like, Uncle, I don't even remember that because he wasn't fucking born. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't born, but I'm saying it's the whole point. How can you share things with somebody like me and my wife can talk about things because we are around the same age, you know what I'm saying? And mentally we are on the same level. It's just, I don't know, in his mind, I got, only like younger person I ever dealt with me was 3 years younger than me. That was it. Or 3 years older than me. It been like, well, then my first wife was way, but that's another story. That's another story coming to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, right? I never really got into that dealing with somebody that's way younger.
And that was me. Anybody I've ever dealt with was the same age as me, maybe 1 year older than my ex was 3 years younger than me.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
the
you know what I'm saying? You stayed like in that spectrum,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Like I went 1,
That's
you know,
it.
but that's, you know, like I said, another show.
Yeah. I
But-
got that one.
yeah, so you know, but I just never could, you know, even
It's like,
even when I was growing up and I was a teenager or whatever, and it was like I was 18 or whatever, I never hung out like with 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds. They was doing that thing. They would do that thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't be involved, you know what I'm saying, with them because
It seemed like, what do we have in common?
I stayed around people my age or older. You know what I'm saying? I never could be in that crowd. They would do that thing, you know, they have you like, yo, give me something from the bar. I give them something from the bar. Here, take your shit.
Well,
You know,
I'm
about
10
the
years.
business.
Well, I'm 10 years younger than you. You hanging with me?
But mentally,
Yeah, mentally, I'm grown and I'm a nigga.
Oh, damn, you threatening right there. We need to replay your face on that one. But I'm just saying though, it's
seriously.
all like, I just say it's like, well, mentally, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, some people, younger people,
us
is not,
women
just
are.
not there.
But you know what's crazy to y'all, and not to go on another subject, but it's not really on another subject. Just like on social media, Facebook, Instagram, y'all guys be trying. And if y'all watching, I'm 39. I'm not messing with nobody in their 20s. I just can't do it. I'm not doing it. Not only because I have a daughter. My daughter Jada, my youngest daughter about to be 18 in a couple months. My oldest daughter is 22. Like, I'm not dealing with no nigga. You 20 years old, you coming in, you probably looking at my daughters too. Like, not even only that, just the mentality level. What do we have on level? I'm 39, I'm not messing with no nigga younger than 35. Like, I'm not going no younger. So y'all under 35, please stop. Please.
Well, Angel said, all involved, but your mother taught you well, bro. At the end of the day, you did what you wanted.
Right.
same as I did with C. Wallace.
Exactly, Angel.
I know better,
Exactly.
but I did what I wanted.
But we did, and that's exactly what I'm saying. We did what we wanted to do. We want underage, and I know exactly what because Angel, me and Angel got some stories from 8th grade. Okay, we
And
got some
and
stories.
she said as well. She said, "Well, what the name again?
See,
No,
Anastasio.
Anastasio Gardner.
Just call him Ano.
Oh, Ano. If the father were in the picture with R. Kelly's mess lies, this would not have been. However, where there's a will, there's a way. The children will do what they want.
What they want to do.
regardless. Yes.
Exactly. So who was to blame? The kids
Yeah.
or R. Kelly?
Yeah.
And not like I remember what I was right. And
Yeah.
we agree. Like I agree with you 100%. I agree with
Mhm.
that. But remember what I was telling you about Destiny's Child, y'all. I don't know if y'all know about that because what's his name? Beyonce father. What's his name? Nose guy.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He came on. He was speaking. Destiny's Child was the only young group that was out in the 90s that
Yeah,
have
remember.
never worked with R. Kelly.
Mhm.
He said he was not playing that from the time he ever heard anything
Mm-hmm.
about R. Kelly. It was a rap. Not only
Yeah.
that, he said he don't give a fuck where
He
they
didn't let
went,
them go
even if
nowhere
they went
by
to the
themselves, yeah.
bathroom.
Mhm.
That Tina or another grown adult female that they trusted was going with them. They were
Mhm.
never by themselves at the
Mhm.
hotel, at the studio. And they said also the one time that they were going to do something with R. Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
he wanted them to come to the studio. It was like midnight, 1:00 in the morning. He like, no, these are kids and they're
Yeah.
girls. It's
Mhm.
not happening.
Yeah.
So they never did
Mhm.
nothing. Like you said, and if you're a father, you're a man. Not even only a father. Fuck that. I'm a woman, and I have daughters, and if they're underage,
Matthew knows.
Matthew
That's
knows,
uh-huh.
thank you.
Yeah, Angel
I'm
said
with
that.
him.
Thank you, Angel.
I'm with them. I'm with them. I'm with my kids whole time they underage. You gotta go to the bathroom. We going to the bathroom. Come on.
True.
You gotta go to the studio. I'm going to the studio.
True.
I'm studio with you whole time.
But-
You're underage.
But like what we said, I think the people around you is just as much as, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, KK Love said, I blame the parents.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
But then see, it's funny too because we on with the blaming the parents,
But-
and then we saying with the kids.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying with the kids, kids gonna do
They
what
gonna
they
do
want to
what
do.
they
You can tell them stay the
want.
fuck away from such and such, and they gonna still.
But
do
see,
it.
so like Master P said,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to fuck up in there like it's a war.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my child. Now, if they decide to go back in there after that, then that's
Then
on them.
Yeah,
That's on
yeah,
them. But I'm gonna do
yeah,
what I have to
yeah,
do first to get them the fuck
you know
up
what I'm
out of
saying? Yeah, true. And that's the main thing too. You know what I'm saying? I would feel the same way too. Like I'm getting you out of there in situation, you know what I'm saying, because I know it's wrong, whatever. And if you continue on with that behavior, then you know, hey,
What can you
What
do?
can I do?
What
You know
do
what I'm
you do? What would you do though? So if that was your child, you got an under 18-year-old child, and they want to continuously fool with somebody that's
Mhm.
that of age, you're not going to school, you ain't doing nothing, but
Mhm.
want to be up underneath this man's will and power. What do you do as a parent? Do you just at that point get to the point where say, all right, fuck it, I'm just going to let him go? What do
Yeah.
you do though?
And that's what KK Love responded again and said that they 16, all they saw was money, and band with a star. And that's what we were
That's
saying
what I
earlier.
said.
Yeah,
That's what we were saying
that too.
earlier,
You know what
KK.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we were saying. You know, I think his stardom, his status, as far as in music, had a lot to do with, you know what I'm saying, dumb, you know, and no, what Angel said too, you know what I'm saying, was like, they was thinking they was gonna be the next Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking a lot of them thought they was gonna be the next Aaliyah, the next superstar, because one girl I seen that they had, she was singing from the age of 7 to 8. She was into everything
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And when he picked her out the crowd, I think that's what she thought in her head, that I'm on my way.
She on her way.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way because he's gonna recognize my singing and everything. But he wasn't recognizing that. He wasn't worrying about
But
that.
again, so isn't that when the parent plays a part in that though?
Yeah, to say, well, she's not going, but then didn't they get her away from him? Did they get her away from him? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You know.
There's so many that she's
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
Like,
It's like, you
it's a
know.
lot. I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of it is definitely fabricated though.
Yeah.
So-
Hell yeah. TV. Hell yeah. You ain't getting all the way true.
Not at
Yes,
all.
ma'am.
But y'all ain't calling y'all out like y'all was scared. It's time for us to wind down or
What is it
whatever.
already?
Yes,
Already?
we after 7 o'clock.
Oh, it is? Oh, damn. But yeah, thank y'all for
It was
tuning in.
nice.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was
Tuning
nice.
in. Like this subject was like really like, had us going, and you know what I'm saying, and it's like have you thinking,
Definitely. We gotta pay attention to our children because too, something else we didn't say, yo, it don't only happen to girls, women. It happens to men too.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and that's always swept under the rug and that's kept quiet because a lot of men are ashamed to talk about it.
And that's the whole thing, because it's like if a female does that to a guy, guys like, yo, that's you getting it in.
You get pumped
You
up,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
and
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's
It's
not
like a rub
cool.
on the back or nothing,
Right,
but no,
right.
he's
being
not
fucked
mentally,
up.
he could
Yup.
mentally take that. That's
Right.
molestation too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't look at it as much when it happens to a guy, when a female does it to a guy, because it's like, I guess it's sex or whatever, but when a dude does it to a younger female, it's like, oh, that's nasty and shit. All that shit nasty.
It's nasty, and I know 2 guys personally that have been, touched as underage children by women, and it's
Yeah.
like it was, swept under the rug,
Mhm.
and it was like they was pat on the back for that.
Yeah.
But now they fucked up individuals because the way that they treating women is so effed up.
You know,
It's
and,
so
and that's
effed up.
another thing too, like with sex or whatever, like when it's like introduced like that, it's so much unattachment now to like sex or
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No
sex supposed to be
emotion.
intimate and
Right.
emotion. It's like
Right.
it's just like
Right.
something being fed. Or somebody calling in. Let me see.
Let's see if it's a caller before we get
All right.
through.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bro, what's up, baby?
what's going on?
I ain't no sex.
What's up?
You,
Yeah, you on?
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Alright. Ain't shit, baby. Look. Don't, like, the thing about this R. Kelly shit, man, and bro, like, you know how
Who is this again? Who is this?
it's Anno.
Oh, all right. Hey, look, I haven't heard from you in years, so I forgot what your voice sounded like. But go ahead.
Look, I'm tripping, right? It's so much going on where, like, you got men, and then like I understand the female's perspective because you have young ladies around y'all age, our age, that fell in love with that man,
Right.
but he uses his status. You are Kelly, my dude. You can get any fucking woman in the world, but you prey on children. That's like the nigga on the block that go get the young man that's 12, 13 years old to sell his narcotics for him. And now short whole life fucked up because he keep getting locked up for your shit.
Right. Right.
So I understand where people come from, the parents and the man. Every fucking body should be spared on this.
You said they should be
This
spent.
nigga has a sick mind. And I have babies. You know we have girls.
Right.
And it's not fair.
All girls.
Where this nigga keep beating this shit. And nobody's actually saying nothing.
It stops. I'm trying to.
This shit real.
But nobody's been saying anything. This been going on, Anno, since we've been kids. Like, since we were younger in high school, he been doing this. He been made that sex tape. Oh my God, end it.
The nigga need to be spared. I saw an interview. Well, no, it was a documentary a couple years ago. Where they set a man down inside the interrogation room. He just came home off 8 years, and because of raping a child. But when he came home, he did it again, and he killed this chick. But they said, like when they got him in the interrogation room, he literally told these motherfuckers, like, yo, I think it's best that you lock me under the jail. Because this is something that's in me. I love children.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
like, when you hear it, that's the only thing that I think about. If it's a continuous thing with them, it ain't like it just happened with Aaliyah. This shit continuously happens.
Right. Right.
So
So-
it's something that's embedded inside this man.
So that's what we saying. At the end of the day, he need help. He need help at the end of the day. He needs help. Or you think, what do you think putting them in jail gonna do? It ain't gonna save them, it ain't gonna change shit for them girls, the ones that are truly victims. It ain't gonna change nothing for them. It ain't gonna help anybody. He needs help.
Yeah.
He need help. Just like the rest of them people that can get off. And I'm, again, I don't condone nothing he did. I'm not taking nothing for him. But you got white people that's out here killing their kids. Everybody pleading insanity. You got people molesting, babies. You got all of that going on. Other ethnicities, and they easily get awarded off of that. They don't go to jail. They go to these mental homes or whatever the case may be. If that's the case, lock us up and send him to a mental ward. I don't think just putting him in actual jail though is gonna solve anything. I don't.
Yeah. Like a nigga like that, I ain't gonna like I just said. Like the nigga said, like
We've been on for 70 minutes.
I'm like, sure. And if I've been a continuous thing, I feel like he's the same fucking person as that man inside the interrogation room.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Anno, for calling up. You actually just called at the end. We about to end or whatever.
I'll be feeling thank y'all.
Thank you. Make sure you continue to tune in, okay? Go to YouTube and follow our page. I'm not playing. I can see who subscribe and who don't. For y'all that's lying and shit. I'm watching. Just go to our YouTube page. And actually, if you follow us on Instagram, y'all can just go click the link in the bio and it'll take you right to our YouTube page.
All right, I got you, baby.
All right, enjoy the rest of your night.
Okay, be good.
All right.
Yeah, that's why that's the whole thing that I'm feeling too. It's like, yeah, the dude is sick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Sick.
He's definitely sick. And at the end of the day, I just really hope and pray that he get help. I hope that the people who are truly not victims, that they can get some type of grievance, some type of counseling, therapy, where they can get help as well, so they don't have to live with this and suffer with this for the rest of their lives. For the ones who really were victims, and I just think people need to take accountability. I think he needs help, and that's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, and too, like I gotta say, mental health is real.
Mental health is definitely real, y'all. We gotta get that. If we can get like a toll-free number too, so we can start giving out CDs, and we want to push that.
We have Baltimore Health Department.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
You know the number.
It's on the screen.
Oh, bam, boom. I ain't even know that.
Yeah, man, it's on the screen because you know what I'm saying, that's
Mental
one
health,
thing that
y'all.
like I really like is really heavy on that. You know what I'm saying, because I suffer from issues and stuff. You know what I'm saying, that I just recently like identified that I'm suffering from, and it's like it's never too late. You know what I'm saying, to get help, or you know what I'm saying, with no matter how old you are or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because if your body in tune, you gotta get your mind in tune too.
That's
so,
right.
You know what I'm saying, you taking care of your body, but you're not taking care of your mind, which your mind is a part of your body, which I never understood that. You know what I'm saying, that people don't look at that, and
we don't.
And I was one of them type of people like,
that's why I said, wait, me too.
You know what I'm saying, as long as I'm healthy, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, I'm good, I'm healthy.
Yeah.
You know, no, mind fucked up. You know what I'm saying, so, and wondering why I keep on getting myself into shit that I do.
Well, how about you? You don't have to go into the specifics, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and about to end this though. But next Sunday you can talk. Maybe you can talk a little bit about your experience.
Okay.
Not so much as what you talked
about,
but just the whole experience and how it probably was a little.
Yeah, because I'm putting like this too. I'm up in age, and I say that to a lot of older men that's out there, man. Take care of yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Go in there. I've been exercising. I've been trying to eat healthy.
He definitely
I've been trying to work
on
my mind, you know what I'm saying, work on my relationship,
That's
you know what I'm saying,
right.
my marriage,
That's
and everything,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's constantly work every day. So, you know what I'm saying, like, you up in that, man, just, take care of yourself. Go to them doctors and everything. I'm getting a colonoscopy, you know what I'm saying? And I asked, I'm going to say
40
this
and
real quick.
over, y'all should get it. Any man 40 and over, you definitely need to get a colonoscopy.
I done asked this question to a lot of older dudes, and I done got mixed information about it. First thing, everybody's sticking out in my ass. Y'all like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that lets you know mentally where they are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
So I'm like, I ain't even think about that. I'm healthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna molest you on the table? Some
Crazy.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But if they can find something, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna walk around with cancer. If they can help me and save me, you know what I'm saying?